Hello, hello. Hey, it's all right. You won't believe what happened. You won't believe it. I actually got to talk with okay, Shane's back on his way. Sorry, Shane's back on his way to the place that we got. So I got to talk to Amir Ladan. Now, Shane and I went through some crazy shenanigans today. It was absolutely insane. Police tube reported there was some talk of Jeremy taking a plea. Okay, so as far as I know, I didn't hear anything about that. So if you look at the screen, you'll see a picture of Amir Ladan. That's a picture I took today after I talked to him. So I talked to Amir for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, something like that. He was a really nice guy. He did not have a suit of armor. Marion actually, okay, so I got to the court late because my flight came in a little bit later than I thought, and it's just been a wild day. The hotel that I booked online, well, they overbooked it, so they still haven't refunded me the money. So now I've got, I had to book a whole nother place. So I've been fighting with that all day. It's been just a wild day. But so I'm gonna reach out to Amir to see if I can get a full interview because believe it or not, Amir was actually a really nice guy. Like it kind of surprised me, kind of caught me off guard. I didn't expect for him to be such a nice guy, but wow, he was really nice. And yes, Jennifer was there. And guess who else was there? Rania. So we had Rania, Jennifer, Amir. The whole gang was there. Now, if you guys want to help us cover some of these costs, you guys all know the deal. I have. Sorry, guys, I'm beat. I've slept probably an hour. I've slept probably an hour last night. I'm like I'm so out of it. We came back and I slept about an hour and a half. But here, if you guys want to help donate, I really appreciate it. It's cost a lot more money than I thought it would. Yeah, if you guys can help, that would be great. $10, $20. I don't care. Whatever helps. But okay, so let's get back to what I said to Amir. So I talked to Amir. Excuse me. And Amir was so nice. So I was going down the hall to figure out, okay, did they yes, he was. Orange jumpsuit, he was. So I was walking down to the courthouse area to figure out, okay, what's going on. Maybe I can talk to the people down here to see kind of what's going on. Hey, Greg, good to see you. Maybe I could see what's going on here and figure out, okay, well, maybe it was rescheduled for tomorrow. Maybe it's rescheduled for May, June. Who knows, right? I had no idea. All right, and let's see. Hold on. It says, are they sister wives now? Dodgers fan. I mean, it really seems like it. So here's the thing. Marion got there super early. I mean, she was so wonderful. Okay, so Marion gets there. She is sitting there and she's texting me. Meanwhile, she's texting me the whole time. I'm not going to expound any further on that. I don't want to get anybody in the jackpot. But so she's texting me the whole time, like, oh my goodness, there's Jennifer, there's Rania, there's here's this person, this person, this person. We show up, it's over, right? But I still ran into Amir. I still ran into Rania. I've got a recording, some stuff. And then I got a picture of Amir. I was going to take a selfie, but I didn't want to be too weird. But you can see Marion's hand right here. That's Marion sitting right there. And I'm walking down the hall away from her, and she starts screaming, Josh, Josh. And I turn around, and she's like, look who I found. Eric Cartman, Rania was there. Rania was absolutely there, and I have proof. in the form of a picture. Well, Shane has proof on his phone. I didn't take one. But yeah, Yogi Bear, good to see you. See, I'm late, but happy and grateful I caught you live. Hey, I'm happy you're here. So yeah, it's been a wild and crazy day. So what does anybody know when the federal hearing? I haven't had any time because we finally got into our room at like 4 o'clock, and we've just been we waited at one hotel for hours for them to do nothing. So does anybody know about the federal arraignment when that's happening? Because I'm going to try and make that in person. So if anybody knows, throw it in the chat. If anybody can do a little research as we're talking here, that would be great. So I was talking to Amir, super nice guy, exact opposite of what I thought, right? And we had a really good conversation, and we're talking, and I said, you know, hey, how's it going? I said, you know, do you have any idea when the trial is going to happen? He said, well, it's probably going to get kicked to the next calendar. He said, because there's 2 trials that are more urgent than his trial. So it got kicked to the next calendar. So that could be June or that could be July before Jeremy's seen here in Osceola County. So yeah, we talked about that, and then we talked about his old charges, and I said, you know, I got to hand it to you. You did a really good job because he was facing over 25 years in his previous case, and you got him, you know, a year and a half. And what it seems like, and Amir agreed with this. I said, what it seems like is, you know, you got him this really good deal on those last charges, you know, because he should have been locked up for a couple decades. And what happened was you get him this great deal and they give him an opportunity. They let him out on a good time at 12 months. And he starts messing up right away, and they're just not having it this time. And he actually agreed with that statement. He agreed with everything I said. And he said, look, you know, they're kind of penalizing him for, you know, things they normally wouldn't care about. They're going after him. So the weird thing is the fact that Rania was in there. No, Jennifer did not confront anybody. You know, she just kind of, she went out like a side door in the court. We were waiting out in front of the court because I really wanted to get a picture of her. Marion asked the guard if she could take a picture of Jeremy and his chains. She's so bold. I love it. It was so great. Before I leave, I'm going to have her do a live with me either tomorrow night or the night after. We're going to be doing another live because Shane and I are going to drive around and we're going to see if we can find the different places. But first, we're going to go around and look for areas that Jeremy was into. But we're also going to be trying to make that federal initial appearance that Jeremy missed. But yeah, so another thing Amir said was we were talking about how his bond got revoked and how he's just not getting out, right? He's not getting out. Amir, he did his best, and it just isn't happening. You know, he went in front of a judge. I forget his name off the top of my head right now, but I'll look it up. I'm at 3 days in Florida, Thornton Outdoors, 3 days. So I'm leaving Thursday morning. So he said he got in front of a judge that was really harsh and just basically said, look, no more favors. You've had enough favors type of deal. You know, it's time to just throw the book at you. You know, and he said you can really tell by all the different things that's going on. And I confirmed he's 100% not going to represent him in his federal trial. So that is not happening. Let's see, I'm reading here. Billy Riffraff 206. I had visions of Jennifer clutching Jeremy's badge with an orange-handled screwdriver shouting, I'll wait for you, baby. That's so true. Yogi Bear, was Jeremy surveying the audience? I don't know because he was taken out before I got there. But from what Marion told me, no, I didn't see that. Let's see. I just got in. So happy. So what happened in court? They go into trial, plea deal. So I don't know where this plea deal nonsense is coming from. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's nonsense, but when I talked to Amir, he didn't seem to think there was any plea deals coming. Because I asked him. I straight up asked him about plea deals from last time, and he said it does not seem. He said it doesn't seem like they're willing this time because of the plea deal that they gave him last time, and here we are back again, fighting back in court. Yeah. So they basically kicked the can down the road, said, Jeremy, you still have no bail. You're still stuck in jail until your hearing. I think Facebook page was talking about a plea deal. Yeah, I think that happens a lot, but a lot of these people are just making assumptions based on prior happenings, right? So what happened in the past? So this is what happened in the past. I was there. I talked to Amir. I think I'm probably the only YouTuber that's actually went and talked to him. I mean, maybe there's been somebody who's talked to Amir, but I'm as far as I know, I'm the only one that's spoken with him. Sorry. Once again, guys, I'm running off like an hour or two of sleep, so I apologize if I'm fumbling around. But yeah, so when I spoke to Amir, he seemed to be disheartened about any type of plea deal, and you can ask Marion too. Her handle is Lily Rose. I'm sure she'll pop up. In fact, let me shoot her a text message. Let her know that I'm live. Hold on. Let's see, I'm live. It's been quite an ordeal since I saw you last. Log in if you have time. Yeah, so it was crazily. See, they finally had enough of Jeremy, and he'll go back to prison for a while. I agree. Yeah, thanks, Ryan. Yeah, boots on the ground. Boots on the ground, baby. And like I said, if you guys want to support the channel, $5, $10, $15, $20, whatever, I would really appreciate it. The GoFundMe is in the link in the chat. If you guys could help, this stupid hotel ended up charging me $200 more, so I'm a little irritated right now, but whatever. Peachy 401 asks, how is he still paying for Amir? Now, the impression that I got was what PT had said was right. He's not. I don't think he is paying for him. I think he's given him everything that he has, all the retainer money he could. But what I think is happening is, I think because Amir signed on for the original case, and all of these are related. I don't believe Amir is his business partner. I really don't. Dude, Amir is actually such a nice guy. Super humble, super chill. Like, not what I was expecting. I was expecting like a very, like his voice sounds when he's arguing in front of the court. Not at all. He was a super softy, really nice guy. Shook my hand, smiled. Super nice guy. Like, I'm going to contact him tonight to see if I can get an interview with him tomorrow, because or Thursday or Wednesday. I mean, Tuesday or Wednesday, one of the days. I'm going to ask him, or even just over the phone, right? Because he's a really approachable person. I'm just dumbfounded how approachable he is. Yeah, I mean, I've got nothing but good things to say about this guy. He was really nice, really, really nice. So, yeah, no, he won't disclose anything about Jeremy. That's true, and I'm not going to ask him to 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 disclose anything about Jeremy. What I'm going to ask him though is his opinions about the case, why he thinks things are going the way they are, and see if I can get it recorded. And if not, it's try and secure something for after all of this is done. Because honestly, at the end of the day, I think Amir's just trying to do his job. I think he kind of got sucked into this wacko world, and now he's stage managing both of Jeremy's girlfriends, right? So he comes out, he's talking to us for 5-10 minutes, however long it was, and then he walks out. Jeremy's wife, Rania, and Amira. He walks them out. All right. His daughter will be 30 when he gets out. Dad of the decade. Yeah, totally true, Bradford. Amir must be a great feller to deal with this mess. Yeah. I mean, I think more than anything, I think he just kind of got himself into it. Thanks a lot to be excused from a takes a lot to be excused from a case started, as I understand it. That's true. That's true. I agree with that. Amir will bill him for services Jeremy won't pay. Amir will write it off as uncollectible and either goes to collections or bad debt expense. Yeah. So Jennifer just left. I'm surprised she didn't confront you like Steve 001. Well, I don't go online just bashing her, right? I don't think she knows what I look like either. I don't put my face out there. So I don't know. Big T. I really hope these cases are served consecutively, not concurrently. Yeah, I mean that's the feeling that that I have after speaking with Amir is that they're going to be consecutively, consecutively, not concurrently. So I mean, I really get the feeling after talking to him that they're really throwing the book at him. So who was it that asked? What I miss? Accidental Esquire, former prosecutor of 6 years. Some of my best friends are defense attorneys. They're good people, right? Good people. But yeah, Thornton, I don't think she knows what I look like. Big T, what'd you miss? So I met Amir Ladan. Both of Jeremy's ladies were there. So Jennifer Burton and his wife and his daughter were all there. Amir's been involved with Jeremy for 10 years at least. He's been defending him and giving him bad legal advice for years. I've been invested in this for around 10 years. So I would say yes, right. But once you're linked into a case, and maybe Accidental Esquire, you can tell me about this, but when you're on one case, you can't just drop the case. You have to ask to be removed. And if you notice anything about Jeremy's cases, every one of them, they're interlinked and interlocked. Every single one of them. So it's not like he can just throw the baby out with the bathwater. And I'm sure he gets paid the defense fees from the state because he files as indigent. And I'm sure that Amir can get paid that way because Amir knows the rules, right? He got paid, or he worked for the prosecutor's office for a while. Wormtongue could learn from Jennifer. She is a succubus and an insidiously clever. That's so true, Matt. Nick Jarvis says that's crazy. Both women were there. Yeah, both of his side chicks were there in person. Yeah, glad to hear he was a chill person, Accidental Esquire. Yeah, he was super nice guy, right? Super nice guy. So yeah, I was dumbfounded based on some of the kind of back and forth I've seen with him in court, but not everybody's the same person, when they're up performing. So I wouldn't get too bogged in that. Did he shave his beard? Well, I mean, Jeremy, yeah. That was an old picture that they used. All right, there we go. Marion's here, my savior. So Marion she has no idea what I went through me and Shane the last 4 or 5 hours because she left us. We were going to just kind of trail Jennifer, right? We were outside waiting for Jennifer, and Marion was there. And let's see, Amir was a really, really nice guy. I was surprised. Yes, see, I'm not the only one. Everyone wants to know. Hello. Yes. Lily Rose. So listen to what Lily Rose is saying in the chat. So Lily Rose was there with me. That's Marion. And she's the one who tracked him down. She tracked down everybody. She even saw Amir walking out with Rania and called her out, because I don't think I would have noticed. Dying to know what happened with me or what happened with Jennifer, because Jennifer, she was like Agent 69, double O 69, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, it was wild. So yeah, he shaved his beard, right? Marion, can you put that in the chat for me? About what was Jeremy doing? Was he looking around? Because he was gone by the time I got there. Can you let everybody know what he was doing? And we need to do another live. I just kind of got here, got everything set up. I'm really close to where you live. How was everyone on the defensive spirits, solemn or upbeat? See, Shane got the pictures of that. Yes, I can't believe she had the kid in a baby carriage. Yeah, yes, he shaved. Let's see, it's difficult to be removed as defense attorney, especially since he represented him in the anchor cases. Yeah, exactly. And he would have become a PD contract attorney to get paid. Yeah, hard to say after the fact. Josh, he was praying. He had a chance together. He kept bending over, putting it in his head. You saw Jennifer. I thought she slipped out the door. Yeah. She slipped out the side door. Shane is a really cool guy. You guys got a Facebook? No, just the YouTube. So Shane's got his own YouTube. Can you guys do me a favor and go subscribe to Shane's channel? So everybody knows how Jennifer has. So I dated a police impersonator. Here is Shane's channel. I'm going to put it in the chat. It's So You Dated a Police Impersonator, because Shane is really fascinated with Jennifer, right? Super fascinated with Jennifer. Don't really know what to think about that one. he thinks he can't believe that they're still dating. Now, if you guys want to help out, you can donate down here in the chat. I posted it again. I'm going to keep posting it. If you guys could help me out, I'm still fighting for my monetization. I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. So if you guys could help me out, whatever's left on top of this is going to be going towards the discovery once all this is done, because we got to pay for the discovery if you guys want to hear all the phone calls and everything like that. So was Major Dewitte standing at parade rest? No, he was given mustache rides in prison, as Mark says. No, Shane didn't see Jennifer. No, we were walking around the building looking for it. Now, if you see this picture here, this is an actual picture of the building. As you guys know, this is lovely Amir. I took that picture, and Marion can tell you. I said, hey, can I take your picture for my YouTube channel? He's like, oh, yeah, sure. No problem. He was really cool. And then you see Marion's little finger right there. I tried to keep her privacy, right? I don't want people just like, oh, hey. Why aren't you amazed at how nice Amir Ladan? I am amazed. I that's all I've been talking about. I think I talked about that before you got here, though. I am dumbfounded at how nice Amir is. Dumbfounded. Super nice guy. So I'm going to email him tonight. Aren't you amazed on? Sorry, I meant, aren't you amazed on how? Yeah. I'm completely amazed how nice he was. He was such a gentleman, such a nice guy. He's very handsome in person. I'm just saying he's short, but he's handsome. Yeah, he is a handsome guy. It's not just that, he's a nice guy. He's a really nice guy. And I feel like if I emailed him and just asked him politely, like, hey, I don't want to, give anything away that would hurt your case, but I would just kind of like to talk to you about the justice system overall and kind of, how we got to where we are today, and what your point of view is on it, obviously. Yeah, Marion, you're welcome. But yeah, he's a really, really nice guy. Nothing but good things to say about him. And I guarantee you, if I email him and say, hey, I met you in court the other day, I would love to speak with you, I guarantee you he would put 30, 45 minutes aside for me. He's that nice. No way, I wrote it wrong the first time, so I wrote it again. Sorry, you're going to email him. I'm sure he'll remember you because he was happy to see us. He was happy to see us. It was weird. Because if he goes to trial for insurance fraud, I'll probably go down to Florida for that. That's cool, man. Yeah, whoever can make it. But I'm telling you, Marion is my eyes and ears on the ground now. I mean, she is like on top of it. She spotted everybody from a mile away, eagle-eyed, grabbed them out of the crowd. Because I wear glasses and I need to update my glass prescription, so I saw Rania, but I just didn't notice it. I didn't notice Rania because I'm like, I thought Rania was at least a little better looking than that, but apparently not in person. But yeah, it's just weird. It's weird to see somebody with both of their side pieces there. Like, why would you have your girlfriend there and your wife and your child? Like, what is he doing? Wendy, you're flying over for that one too. You need to, Wendy, when you're here, you need to link up with Marion. They do call me Hawkeyes in my family. Oh my goodness, you were so on it, Marion. It was amazing. Wendy, you need to hook up with Marion because she lives right here. She knows that courthouse inside and out. And I'm telling you, she will spot everything. Nothing gets past her. It was crazy. So yeah, if you guys do come, look for the comments, Lily Rose, and talk to her. Maybe you guys can meet at the courthouse, because I'm telling you, I would have nothing if it weren't for Marion. I would have nothing to report. She was absolutely amazing, Johnny on the spot. See, Amir's a great lawyer. Jeremy lies about the facts of his cases. That's what I tend to believe, what Bradford's saying. Because I highly doubt Amir has the time to really sit around and think, oh, let me think about all this nonsense Jeremy spits out all day long. I mean, how can you tell what's fact or fiction? I mean, like it or not, I'll tell you what Jennifer is wearing in just a second. Like it or not, Jeremy has convinced a lot of smart people that he's telling the truth. A lot of smart people. Now, people on the internet tend to be a little bit more skeptical, and God bless you. I'm the same way. That's probably why we're so intrigued by the other half of society that doesn't. So, oh, you already have plans with Wendy. That's great. Yeah. Okay. So, Accidental Esquire was wondering what Jennifer was wearing. She was wearing not a prom dress. It was like a summer dress with fruit on it, right? Right, Marion? It was fruit. Yeah, Kissimmee Courthouse. So it was at what's that address? 2 Kissimmee, or no, 2 Court something. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up here so you guys can have that. 2 Courthouse Square, Kissimmee, Florida. So yeah. Let's see. We know that both Jeremy and Jennifer lied to Amir after the arrest next to the railroad. Yeah, they absolutely did. And I'm telling you, they lie to him all the time. And Jeremy's not his only client. He's just his most consuming client. So it's not like he has time to just sit there and vet everything he says. You at some point, you got to trust people. Did you have any other news agencies there? None. Zero. No news. Nobody else caring at all. Seems like he's fairly known in the area. He's very well known. Is there a Facebook page about all this? Shelly, there's several. There is one that I follow with my personal account called, where is it? Sorry, I gotta pull it up here. Somebody turned me on to him the other day. Where are my groups? There we go. So I'm part of Fraudies. I'm part of Fraudies group, which is Fraudy International Operations. And then I'm part of Jeremy Dewitte Metro State Discussion Group. I'm part of the Trials and Tribulations of Jeremy Dewitte. So yeah, if you search Jeremy Dewitte, you'll find a bunch of them. But yeah, Fraudies is really good. You have a lot of people still interacting there. So I'm gonna drop that picture of Amir Ladan in there. In fact, let's go do it right now. Hold on. Let's add a picture. Let's add the picture of Amir. All right. Guess who I ran into today? Post. Josh, do you have any luck with the video I took out of Jeremy? Yeah. So I need Kasumi. I don't care, dude. I don't care. Honestly, I really don't care. I don't care how it's pronounced. Not my problem. They need to come up with a better name if they want it pronounced right. Let's see. Jennifer, we know you're in here. Just show everyone what dirt you have on Dewitte. He's going back to prison anyways. That's so funny. Yeah, so Kasumi? Am I saying that right? Kiss and then add Kissami. Yeah. I honestly, I really don't care. Really don't care. It's like kiss a me. Yeah, kiss a me. So I don't know what baseball heaven. Yeah, so anyway, it's a wild state of affairs down there. Jennifer getting all gussied up in her prom dress, looking like a Colombian witch doctor speaking in gypsy curses. See, Josh, I wanted to tell you how to say it. Oh, but I've forgotten it, and it don't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. This appearance was related to the NCIB fraud charges today. So, Eric, it was related to his fraud charges and his failure to report charges. So the ones that he was going to trial for today, which were 2 open cases, I'll go ahead and pull those up because obviously we all know that now that it's passed. So let's go to Osceola County Clerk's office. Osceola, Coca-Cola, Shenova. See, Jennifer cannot dress. That's true. Cleavage was hanging out, spilling out all. She always does that. They're troopy, so it didn't look good. Just saying, yeah. She has no class. She's just so gross. All right, case information. Right, come on, Dimwit. See, photo, a couple different ones, right? So he's got the let's see. He's got the oh, I'm gonna pull them up, so it doesn't matter. I'll show you which ones they were. Eric Cartman, Jeremy Lies. Oh my god. She filtered the hell out of her pics on YouTube. She does. She uses like all kinds of like sparkly weirdo things. She's just an odd bird, man. All right, so we need this one, 2023 CF 236. Okay. Jer Bear. So this one is the failure to register, right? And then this one down here. So it's this one too. So here. Boom. Yeah, failure to report. Okay, so usually there's more to it than that. Okay, now these are all felonies, you know. Let's see. Felony. Yeah. All right, see this one here, charges. Come on. All right, this is the one. All right, so the case from 2022 is, so he's got the failure to report, right? All these are felonies, all of them. Boom, boom. Each instance is a felony. Now, this is providing false registration information. So, yeah, this one gets into the fraud. 13 charges there, 2 charges here. And then he's got these 2 new charges here. Let's go back here and see what the summary's talking about. See if they updated anything here in the system. See, Shelley, just north of Austin. All right. Texas. Great state of Texas. Yeah, so the federal tax fraud case, I'm going to try and go to the initial hearing there. So this hearing was technically held, right? It was held, but the actual trial is going to be later. So we'll see how that goes. See, I love the hill country. Both my sons live there. Yeah. Now he has no bond, so he has to stay until June no matter what. Yeah, he does. Yeah, NCIB hooked his ass up on the fraud charges. Yep. All right. Yeah, we'll pull that up in a sec. Josh, aren't you going to do the jury selection tomorrow or Wednesday? Yeah. Yes, I am. So I'm going to go to, I don't know if they're doing the jury selection on either day. I got to listen to that audio. I got to have you resend it to me because it didn't go through. Glad to see you made it, man, and get some rest. Hey, Militia 3333, good to see you, man. I think I heard Jeremy can fight 4 guys, but can handle 5 in prison. Maybe Jeremy can take 4 guys in the shower. That's so true. And Amir said he wasn't happy about what he told. And Amir said he wasn't happy about that. He told that to. Oh yeah. He wasn't happy about anything. Sticky fingers smooth. How's about you throw me a wrench? Yes, sir. I don't know if I can. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can do it. I gotta start handing out some wrenches. Hold on. Where's Sticky? Shit. There we go. All right. There we go. Hold on, please. We're gonna start handing out some wrenches. Where's Wendy? Okay, Wendy. Alright. That is moderator. Alright. Who else we got in here? Let's give Militia one. Managing monitor. All right. All right. All right. You guys are wonderful. Oh, man. Bad Tom Bad. I think I know what that's in reference to. Bad Tom Bad. You don't like Bad Tom Bad? This guy's been crashing for years. I myself feel he's never met a law he couldn't break. So true. Yeah, he's such a scumbag, isn't he? So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and make it to that federal indictment hearing. Now, for those of you just joining, I went to the hearing today with Marion and Shane. If you guys could help me out by donating to the GoFundMe to help pay for this trip. It's a little bit more expensive than I thought, and I lost my monetization on top of it while I'm fighting for it. I would appreciate the help. So moving on. So those of you just joining, we have Marion, myself, and Shane. We all went to the hearing today. Marion got there early. She's an eagle-eyed little scout, and she spotted Rania. She spotted Amir Ladan. She spotted Jennifer. She spotted everybody. I think she saw Jesus Christ in the crowd. I mean, it was insane. So, yeah, she just is so eagle-eyed. She finds everybody. So, yeah, and she knows the courthouse well, right? So there's certain areas you have to go to in order to participate. You're what? Oh, no. Can you guys hear me? Hold on. Can you guys hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Wendy says she can't hear me. Okay, Militia, you hear me? Shelly, you hear me? All right, good. Goody gumdrops. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so that said, everything that I dealt with, Marion was super helpful. So both Jennifer and Rania were there. Rania was there with Amira. We spoke to Amir for, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know. I wasn't counting, right? So I spoke to Amir. He was a really nice guy. I'm going to try and get an interview with Amir. I think he'll totally be down. Lily will vouch. Do I send an email saying it exceeds the amount? I tried to text you and send an email. We'll go through. Okay, well, we're going to meet up tomorrow anyway, so we'll figure that out tomorrow. And we'll try and get you guys whatever audio we can from outside of the courtroom. Wink, wink. So, hey, you're welcome, Militia. You're welcome. Just drop you. Oh, dude, accidental Esquire. Pepperball. Thank you, man. Hey, I really appreciate it. You have no idea. I'm so appreciative because I literally, like, when my channel's blowing up right now, all these views, they decide to take my monetization. I'm so irritated right now, and I had to come out with quite a bit of money out of my pocket for this. It's whatever it is. I don't mind paying for it. I think it'll make up in the end, but I do appreciate every freaking penny you guys drop because it really helps me. He does need mental health treatment. Dude, you guys would be surprised at how down to earth, I don't even know how to explain it, how normal Amir is, right? Yeah. Thank you, Marion. Been saying a lot myself. So yeah, I mean, I'm just so frustrated. It's is what it is. But we're not going to dwell on that. As long as you guys support me, I'll keep doing this, okay? And whatever money I don't spend on this trip, which I mean I've already went over it. Whatever money I don't spend on this trip will go towards the next cache of documents, because we're going to have a whole bunch. So my plan is sometime tomorrow to go over to the Osceola County Jail to figure out how to get jail calls, to see if I can get some now, right? How many people are in here? 91 people. Wow. Yeah, don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Please help me out here. And yes, you're welcome for the wrench. Sticky fingers. Thank you for always supporting. Yes, Mr. Cartman. Yes, Mr. Cartman, I appreciate you. I appreciate you all really so much. You guys have all been super supportive. Dude, some of you guys have been around since I had like 50 followers. It's insane. So, and some of you were around with my old channel when I had 50 followers, and I know Marion was. And then I got up to 75,000 followers, lost my monetization, and then said, screw it. So part of me is like, okay, well, either if they don't give me monetization back, then I might just do a Patreon where I can have people support me through there. And if people don't support me through there, I might just stop, because it's so expensive to do this. I don't think you guys realize. It's literally cost me a couple $100 just to run the channel. So yeah, it's expensive. You gonna try calling Jeremy? Jeremy is in jail. I can't really call him. Yes, Marion, you've always been my biggest cheerleader. Wendy too. And then Shar. I haven't seen Shar in a while. So, sometimes I worry when I don't hear from you guys. Like, I'm like, oh my God, is everybody okay? Yeah, Wendy, one of the few lonely survivors from True Crime Phenomenon. But yeah, so that said, I'm going to go to some of the accident scenes. Does anybody know some of the accident scenes, the arrest scenes? I'm going to go to the original spots and film tomorrow. Slipping my kite with your phone. Slipping my kite. Yeah, I'm going to have them keister it. The jail calls are golden. I know. So I've done a FOIA request from them. The problem is it's still held up in court. But what I want to do is figure out if there's any that aren't being reserved under the FOIA request. Thornton, I said Blue Jacket Park. Blue Jacket Park. What's Blue Jacket Park? I know that name. Blue Jacket Park. Okay. Yeah. Is that the one where he what was he doing there? Was that the one where he pretended like he was on the job? I mean, he does that all the time though. Let's see, Blue. Yeah, okay. Thornton Outdoors. Can you email that to me? Let me go ahead and give you a wrench too. If you're gonna send those to me, I'll give you a wrench. That'll earn you a wrench. Oh yeah, you on Facebook. Yeah. Send it to me there. Let's see. As moderator. All right. Now, don't forget to like the video, guys. So I'm gonna go to these different places, and I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can do. Let's copy link. Nice. Appreciate the donations. I'm going to drop it and pin it in here. So if you guys want to help, please, it would be extremely helpful, because this crap is expensive. All right. So I pinned it at the top. If you guys want to donate to the channel to help pay for the jail calls and for these trips, it would be helpful. I would like to get to a point to where I can, help fund gas money for Marion when she has to go up here, because she lives so close. You guys have no idea. She could basically throw a stone and hit Jeremy's house, and with the other stone, hit the courthouse. So, would some funeral homes talk about him? He lied to all. Some should talk. Yeah. Tony. Does anybody know Tony's last name? Does anybody know it? Because I want to find Tony. Tony lives in Seminole County, but I think he might have passed on. Not 100% rumors can be. That's so true. I want to find Tony. And I want to find his old. If you guys know any of his old addresses, send it to me. Or if you can find any of the old addresses, send it to me. Let's see. Outdoors. Let me go in here. Okay. Outdoors. Gotcha. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, if you can send me what you got, that would be great. Let's see. So I've got some. Let's see. Blake Kennedy, tell us what happened. Hold on, I gotta attach my live into this chat. Share, copy link. Let's see. Doing a live about it now. All right. Yeah, so let's see. It shouldn't be hard to find. Metro State's still up because okay, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, if anybody. Okay, thank you so much, Wendy. If anybody can help find this and even leave it after this video is down, if you find any addresses, just put it in the comments here. I would be so appreciative. My favorite is when Jennifer posted Jeremy swapping identifications with his delinquent brother. Oh my goodness. So you know what's funny is so we were driving down Highway 192, and that's one place where Jeremy got arrested last. Which one was that? Oh man, I've drawn a blank. He got arrested on 192 this last time. I think I have a snippet of it. So I was passing by on 192 and I'm like, dude, this is definitely where Jeremy got arrested because it looks like it. It looks like where he hangs out. Hey guys, if you haven't liked the video, like the video, right? Don't forget. Duke.com on the way back machine will have. Oh, that's so true. Eric, you're right. Oh, wait, I'm thinking the other site, the one Jennifer ran. Yeah, DeWitteCase.com. JeremyDeWitteCase.com. Yep, you got it right. JeremyDeWitteCase.com. You know what? Jennifer, actually, I'm shocked how she was able to put together a website and do all these things. Like, yeah, thank you so much, Cartman. Leave your DNA on the thumbprint. It seems that Jennifer only posts when she is pissed at him. Yes, Matt. Absolutely. Right, but she was there. She was standing by her man today, boy. Woo! And Amir walked her out. Amir walked her and Rania out. Walked both of them out. Is that when they pulled him by his helmet? No. So he's been arrested on there, but I think he might have been. That was a different highway. Highway 192 is not like your traditional highway like you would think of. Highway 192 is like a normal busy road for everybody else, right? It's different here. Yeah, it's very, very different here in the in Florida. Which, man, I gotta be honest, I really like it here. It's been quite nice. Even though I'm going on next to no sleep. See, Max Powers, Clown World, he made it. Commander Dewitte is a veteran who was injured in Fallujah. I knew him personally during my time in the Ranger Commando, SEAL Airborne Ninja SAS Special Forces. Give him a break, guys. Come on. Yeah. So, I've had, hold on. Anti-Cringe Pug, A Day in the Life of Jeremy Dewitte's Law-Breaking Tour. Okay, she's the real deal. She is a virus. Okay, let me go back and pull up this picture real quick so you guys can see. This is a picture of the courthouse today. This is a picture of Mr. Amir Ladan today. Really nice guy. Really open book, really. He thinks they're throwing the book at Jeremy because Jeremy didn't follow the rules, but I mean, he didn't say it explicitly. Maybe this is what I'm drawing from. I don't want to put words in Amir's mouth. But that seems to be what he was saying. He seemed to be like, okay, well, they're throwing the book at him. Because a lot of these things are things they wouldn't normally have gotten him for, right? Normally, they would have just been whatever. Like, it's not a big deal. Just stop messing up. But every little infraction, like this is what they said to Mary, or what Amir said to Marion was, every little infraction, basically, they're pulling him over and getting him on. Kind of throwing the book at him. It's what a lot of the people wanted. So true. Yeah. Too bad the gas station on Colonial Drive, where he stole gas, is gone. I know. Yeah. Marion was screaming, Josh, Amir, hurry up. In the middle of the courthouse, she's screaming. Yeah. And I come running over. Yes, Jeremy has bigger jugs than Rania. I don't know, bro. Hers cover her belly button. You ever seen that Chicago video? It's like, oh my goodness, Jeremy doesn't have a vest to cover his man boobs anymore. People have been going in on that lately, apparently. Shane and I were talking about that earlier. But yeah, so I'm going to talk to Amir. I'm going to go by the sites. We're going to go check the federal courthouse to see if anything's changed. I can't believe you did that, Marion. You're amazing. That was so cool. Let's find here. Let's go to... here. I want to look up in Pacer. All right, let's go into my Pacer. What is this? No. Pacer account login. This is where we'll find out when Jeremy's... if Jeremy has man boobs, he will be very popular in prison. He's always popular in prison. If you know anything about Jeremy, he's got a history with ladyboys. Let's see. I did some crazy things today, texting you in the courthouse and getting caught videotaping his hearing, and asked an officer if I could take a picture. Yeah, Marion asked, before Marion got on, but Marion asked the security guard to take a picture of Jeremy. All right, I gotta move this over here so I can put in... Oh, dang it. Hold on. I gotta find my Pacer account information. I can't remember off the top of my head. Hold, please. Hold, please. Shoot. What? Let's see. Pacer. All right, let's see. Pacer. All right. Account settings, registration created. All right, got it. Yep. All right, got it. Username. Okay. What's my client code? Hold on, I gotta get my client code. Okay. Login. Ooh. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to remember my Password. There we go. Close. Okay. So we're going to go to Pacer Case Locator, submit. It costs me like 40 cents every time I do this. Find parties. Last name, Dewitte. Jeremy. We're going to go ahead and put this over here. And we're going to go ahead and search. All right, so 07. This one right here is what we want to look at. So these are his different cases. So let's take a look here. All right. Yeah, see, it cost me 10 cents to do that. All right, another 10 cents. Hey, thanks. That's not what I want. Let's go back. Let's go here. Deadlines hearings. All right, so initial appearance. So there is nothing refiled. Nothing due and nothing set. So as of right now, there's nothing on the docket for Jeremy. Let's go back. Let's go to his docket report. Fraud and false statements. Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted here. Judge Embry, JKK. Status conference to Jeremy Health 411. Notice of hearing. Notice of rescheduling. So this is the one I like, right? So this is the, what was it? I pressed there. That was the status. Okay, so yeah, this is a helpful one. Okay, so this is the hearing. Notice of hearing. Notice of attorney appearance. Notice of possible conflict. Okay, whatever. See how much they charge me. Yep, 30 cents. So it'll cost me like $1. Okay, minute entry in person for proceedings held by magistrate. Okay, so I'll click on this in just a moment. Let's see. 410, reschedule 411. All right, so nothing. This is the most recent thing. Let's see what this is. View document. Okay. Case called, appearances made, procedural setting by courts, bench warrant issued for failure to appear for initial appearance and arraignment on April 10th and April 11th. Court adjourned. So we'll go ahead and download this document 19, because every time I pull it up, doesn't matter if I've already pulled it up before. If I pull it up twice, it costs me twice. Document 19 JD Fed case docs. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and save that one. That way I know not to pull it up again. All right, so you guys all see for yourself, you know what's going on. We don't know what's going on with the federal case at the moment. All right, let me get back to some comments here. See if you guys have any questions for me until after. Let's see. Josh probably won't be able to update until after midnight tonight, because this was only it's only for his failure to register the state one federal case this week. Probably find out after midnight. Yeah, that's true. That's for this particular case, right? So technically, they held the hearing, the jury trial hearing, but they didn't. They're not holding the trial until quite a while. Okay, what does this say? Felony court minutes order jury trial call case remains on trial docket. State request gets tried first. So they want this one to be tried first, which is 23 CF 236. So 23 CF 236. Got it. All right, let's see what it says. All right. All right, just basically says, let's see, location, Judge Morgan, criminal appearance order, jury trial call. Okay, so this was just a trial call. Case remains on trial docket. State request 23 CF 236 gets tried first. Done and ordered this 15th day of April 2024 in courtroom 4F. Perfect. Sent to Moncrief bail bonds. I don't know why he's not on bail. So, and attorney Amir Ladan. So I'm gonna email Amir tonight, see if I could talk with him. After this live, go down into the chat, see if you guys have any questions. Throw it in there, okay? Me too, Wendy. It was completely unnecessary. Special PT was good to him. What was unnecessary? Sticky fingers. It was completely unnecessary, especially after PT was so good to him. What happened? She brought his daughter to see her dad in orange and shackles. Isn't she old enough to? Yeah, she is old enough. Anti-cringe pug, for sure. I can't believe she brought her daughter there for that. It's just unbelievable to me. I didn't see Jeremy's moms. So I didn't see the moms there. I didn't see his brother. Marion, did you see Jeremy's mom there? I didn't. It's funny how Amir said he could represent him, but he won't. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right. So we were talking about how it's a specialty for the federal case, and I said, yeah, it's a specialty, right? And he's like, yeah, it's just really not something I do. And then she says, well, Marion says, well, could you represent him? And he says, I could, but I'm not going to. Yeah. Yeah, she's too big to be in a carriage. No blood relative says a lot. No, just Jennifer and Rania. No moms. Not the moms. Yeah. So it was wild. No family, just side chicks and whatever. It's kind of how that went down. Yeah. Yeah, I totally forgot about the fact that Amir said that he could, but he wouldn't. He said he could do it, but he won't because he doesn't want to deal with. I don't think he wants. I think he's done with them. I think he's linked up with them for as much as he's linked up with them, and from there on, it's just whatever. He's done. Imagine explaining to her daughter where your daddy is every time he's in jail. I know, it's sad. Digesting recently posts. Thinks he can sell his code 998 cam channel. Such a horrible person. How much is he selling his channel for? Yeah, family did not get together, as Wendy says. Does anybody know how much she's trying to can't help a lost cause? Yeah. How much Digesting Dewitte's trying to sell his channel for? Because if you have enough subscribers, they can make some money. Shane's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. He went to dinner with his daughter, left me here all alone. Say hello.
After $90 in phone chargers, I found a charger that got me back to our house in Florida because my phone died.
Oh my God. Really?
No idea.
Oh my God.
Hi, everyone.
Say hello into the microphone.
Hey, guys. How's everyone doing? Shane just drove around Florida for an hour and a half looking for a phone charger. Wireless, might I add.
Says hello, Shane. It's a GTSY again. Better known as Marion. All right, Shane's going to plug in. At least 2,000 subs of his are fake, and his channel has a lot of history. Yeah. How many subs does he have? Interview Amir, what do you think about asking him his opinion on Vidler and Ramsey? I absolutely would. And here's the thing about the impression that I get from Amir is Militia 3333 says hi, Shane.
Hey.
So the impression that I get from Amir is that he's super open to talking. I think he looks at it as good publicity, right? There's no such thing as bad publicity. Fucking Shane, I can't believe you broke your phone. Shane broke his damn phone. Please, Max volume. I'll teach Josh how to say kissing me tomorrow. Yes, there you go. The moms are sick of Jeremy's. Yep. Thornton Outdoors says, hey, what's up, Shane?
Hey, pal.
He almost has 3K subs. Yeah, you can't sell a 3,000 sub channel for next to anything. Wrench. Who needs a wrench? I've given out quite a few of them. Now don't forget to support the GoFundMe. We gotta buy Shane a new phone. We gotta buy Shane a new phone over here.
So did you tell them your thoughts on the fact that Amir is just a nice guy?
Yeah, oh yeah. He is. I'm telling you. And
having met Josh for the first time, I value his opinion. I think if he feels that way, he's probably on.
Yeah.
So it could be that he just feels like he's doing the right thing. He just thinks this guy might be a nut, and everybody's entitled to a defense. And
yeah,
some people are like, some people are just good.
Yeah, and I don't think he's necessarily altruistic, right? But what I do think is Matt says, good day. Is Ramsey still employed at Orange County? Yes, as far as I know. I'm going to reach out to Vidler tonight, too, try and get his info. Shane, who'd you reach out to earlier, Shane? You emailed somebody on LinkedIn. Who was it?
Oh, gosh, who was it? I forget.
Fuck, it was... hold on. Shane is so bold. He'll get on LinkedIn, and he'll just DM... what's the guy's name from the IA?
Oh yeah, who's the guy who
Justin?
Justin Wall.
Justin Wall. He'll get on with his whole chest out with his own name and face and everything, and say, "Hey, why are you supporting a pedo?" Straight to his face, and he'll do the same thing to.
Rania. I reached out to Rania.
To Rania, he did it to Rania. He reached out to Rania.
Rania's on LinkedIn too.
Yeah, he reached out to Rania.
Listen, it doesn't hurt. What can they,
I
what's
know.
the worst thing that happens?
I know. You're just so much braver than me. He was demoted back to road patrol and off motorcycle. What's such bullshit? Gray girl full. I like it. Hey, thanks for joining. I don't know if you were here earlier, but thanks for joining. So yeah, Shane messaged Justin Wall from Internal Affairs, and he messaged Rania Dewitte. And I mean, I guarantee you would have said something crazy to Amir if he was there with him. But
no, 100%.
Yeah, like how can you support that pedophile? But I was just trying to get answers out of him. So I was more than happy just to, kind of conversate with him. He was a good guy, man.
I was saying to Josh earlier that it's nuts that Amir has to straddle this line between Rania and Jennifer in the courtroom. Yeah. Right. And he's talking to Josh, and he's got to get out the door so he can walk out Rania. It's just nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, he walked out Rania, walked out, I guarantee you he snuck Jen out the side. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. So, so by the way, I looked up, so they've officially registered this here, right? And then I pulled, excuse me, guys. I pulled, where is it? Desktop.
So nothing tomorrow. We're not doing anything tomorrow.
Nope. Oh crap! I need to reinstall my PDF. I pulled the documents from the federal case, and they don't have anything yet. Yes, it's true, Shane. In the courtroom, he's talking to Jennifer, and outside, he's talking to Rania. Yeah, it's weird.
Who does that burn more, you think, Rania or Jennifer? Which one of them is got to be Jennifer? Because she's, well, no, they're both crazy.
Yeah. Well, I have a feeling that he kind of stage manages both of them. I feel like he kind of controls them to keep them in line so they don't lose it, because they know exactly what they need from Jennifer. They need her to play well. And honestly, I really just think he's a nice guy. Like his voice sounds so different when he's talking to you normal. Hey, Kissawini, Florida. That's so funny. Jennifer's is Machiavellian. I support Shane's interest in her. Dude, totally. Shane's all over her like white on rice. He didn't mess around.
Yeah, no, I think we get a couple words with Jennifer. I think it's going to be something special.
It'd be amazing. So Jennifer will be there for all of them. Got to be Jennifer because he walked around. Yeah, Jennifer needs it back.
Yeah, no, 100%.
She looks like,
but she also looks like she's at the Kentucky Derby. Like every time there's an event, she's got a sundress.
This sundress with fruit on it, pineapples and bananas. Haven't seen Fraudy in a live stream for a while. Hope he's okay. He's good. I got an email from him not long ago. I was texting with PT. Oh crap! I gotta send this to PT. Dang it! He asked me to send him a link to this earlier. Fudge. Hold on, guys. Dang it! Sorry about that.
My friend.
Oh, okay.
That's Josh. Hi, Josh.
How you doing, friend?
It's Lauren.
Hi.
That's Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Josh.
I'm a little haggard right now, honey. I haven't slept in 24 hours. She was wearing bananas. Yeah, that seems appropriate. Yeah. Should see what she was doing with the other bananas. So we were half expecting her to be behind some bush doing something unsavory, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's why we thought she didn't come out. We thought she went down to the public defender's office, and even though they are free of charge, maybe she thought she could get a little extra.
Yeah, it was good. Lot lizard. Yeah, she totally is, dude. You know she's working the truck stops. Jennifer reminds me of Outhouse Lizard. Yep. Always just soaking in filth. Yeah, saw that. Chili is too.
And I was saying to Josh when we were in there, how much do you think the baby burns Jen too?
Oh.
Right? Rania pushing the baby around, that's just got to burn Jen.
Totally. And Rania brings the baby probably just to make her angry.
Right. And I said to Josh, because he's such a sociopath and a narcissist, he uses the baby also, right? Because whenever he's got to talk to Rania, he always says to Jen, well, my child lives there. And the baby is just a prop.
Yeah, so she wore a short dress just like the one she wore. Yes. Yeah, prom dresses, right? She's always wearing either a prom dress, right? A super tight, hot pink, bright green, whatever, right? She's always wearing one of those. She just thinks she's like the sexiest thing ever, and she was spilling out all over the place,
Well, yeah, I asked Josh earlier what is the only thing keeping her off OnlyFans?
I mean, she's probably on OnlyFans, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you think she's on OnlyFans.
And don't tell us how to access it, please, if you do.
It should be worn by a 20 to 25-year-old. Way too tight, but everything's falling out. Exactly. Yeah. She definitely is. Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely. I mean, I guarantee you she's on OnlyFans.
So funny.
Ooh, Gen D. Is that like rhymes with Gen B? You see that Gen D on it? Oh, I guarantee you she's on OnlyFans. That's the type of woman she is. I mean, a lot lizard. Yep. Gray girl one. Gray girl full. Leroy and Big Bubba will ride Dewitte in the showers like Coney Island donkey. The sad part is he'll enjoy it. Yeah. Yep. Complete lack of the complete lack of people who want to see her naked. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see her naked. But so she looks so busted up in person. She uses so many filters on her pictures on her channel. It's kind of, but yeah, she doesn't know what I look like. I know exactly what she looks like. She didn't have a clue what I look like. So I can sneak around and look at her, and nobody knows what Marion looks like, which it makes it even better because she's can be sneaky and get in there and listen.
Well, I'm positive she knows what I look like, which
exactly,
which would be even funnier.
I know.
If she sees me in there, that's going to be great.
I know, right? PD created. Oh yeah. PT created the best pic of her. That donkey pic. Oh, she looks like the donkey from Shrek. But she thinks she's just so damn sexy. And she has lizard eyes. And she looks like a chameleon.
Yeah, Josh and I were talking about this today. How, but it's the same thing with Jeremy, right? They're two peas in a pod. Like how you could be, ragged on the way they're both ragged on and still think they control situations. How does she think she's all that when all she gets is just hate?
Well, she talks a lot about on her channel about how she's got people supporting her and blah, 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 blah. Absolutely, she doesn't know what I look like, which is perfect. She's not at all even with the filter pretty. Yeah. She's not even pretty with the filter, and then without a filter, it's like whoa. Yeah, the googly eyes.
But it's funny because this is what this is. Josh and I were talking today about how did Jeremy get where he is in life, right? It didn't start out like that, and this is, unfortunately. These women are all a symptom of who and what he is because he thinks that's the best he can do, which it is. But at some point, when did you make the decision that that's all you can be and all you can have and all you can? Yeah. It's pretty sad, actually.
It is. And don't forget, if you guys want to help fund the channel, since we're demonetized right now, you can donate by clicking the link. You can click the link I just dropped, and then there's also one pinned in the comments. Maybe we can raise enough money to reimburse Shane for his phone. That would be nice. Because he just spent $100 driving around trying to find out exactly where I am. And without a filter, it's like, whoa, yeah. Thanks, man.
No, it is not beyond the realm of possibility.
Oh, hold on. Police Tube's in the chat. I never know to start the beginning of a live or at the current point. I'm a listeners in the background, a few minutes delayed now. Hey, PT, what's up, man? Hey, so glad to have you in here. Love you, buddy. So we're gonna film some special footage for PT, and it's gonna be a surprise. I'm not gonna tell anybody what it is, but there's a new video coming soon from the Police Tube.
So Wednesday is the federal case.
No. So there's nothing going on with the federal at the moment. It's not scheduled. But Marion, let's stay in touch, okay? So we can figure that out. I sent you another email. I'm not sure if you saw this. It's shocking, dude. Don't share it here. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look at it real quick. I'm not going to share it, though. I don't think I got it. Oh, here, just got it. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Yeah, so I know all those things. Under penalty, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh my goodness. You see that? You see that right there, Shane? Don't read it, but yeah, okay.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my what? Wow. Are those from YouTube? Put it in the comments. Are those from YouTube? Are those comments from YouTube? Picture of Amir with the shoe untied is awesome. Okay, so PT pointed this out real quick. So,
but Josh, you said earlier today. No,
shoes are untied.
You said earlier today that we kind of know what Jeremy might have on Mina.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I don't know if everybody knows that because I didn't know that.
Well, there was the.
I don't know if you want to.
I forget what I said. Exactly what I said. Negative. Link in the email sent you before. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, KR. I got you. That's crazy. That's like I cannot believe. I'm shocked by these. I'm really shocked by what you put in there. Florida local rule says no attorney can represent a client in both in open court unless his attire He's talking about his untied shoes. Yeah. Well, I mean, then Jennifer definitely couldn't represent him because I mean I think she had a nip slip on the red carpet there. Wow. What could Jeremy have on Mina? So, PT, you want to take that? What do you think? Jeremy has on Mina? Because you're probably the one who's done the most research on that I know. I've got something that was sent to me just now that I'll be researching, but I don't know a whole much more about that. But that's crazy. That's insane, right there. That number. Bad tongue, bad digestion disorder. Am I mistaken? Dude, yeah, PT does have a good eye. So I sent him that picture when we were still at court, and he says, first thing he says is sends back is, "I love how his shoes are untied." But he was so soft and gentle compared to what you hear in the hearings and stuff. He was like complete opposite of what you would think. Let's see. His attire caused him to be unprepared, and it was reset. It was a last-ditch effort. Yeah. Let's see. Mina criminally interfered with the RICO. Yes, he did. Other sheriffs have been jailed for that. He also did a quid pro quo with Dewitte's ambulance friend, who threatened me,
Michael,
and Josh.
Michael Breen.
Yeah.
Michael Breen.
Yeah, Michael Breen. That's right. Yeah, he threatened. He didn't just threaten the two of us. He threatened Fraudy too.
Cease and desist.
Yeah. I send it over to PT to read. But yeah, so on my old channel I got a cease and desist letter. The guy running for sheriff posted whistleblower court documents. He's not playing. Oh. Need more Sheriff Grady Judd. Absolutely. I love Grady Judd, man. I feel like he would hand it to Jeremy.
No, he does not like Jeremy.
Yeah, he would break it off in his ass.
And now we know Jeremy would enjoy that.
He would very much enjoy it. With his Flickr account. Dude, that is wild. I'm still blown. KR, I'm blown away by what you sent me. Is this the real? See that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm blown away right now. I gotta go.
How long ago was that?
That was April 2nd.
Wow.
So
yeah, you got to reach
2
out.
weeks ago. Yeah.
It sounds like he's itching a little bit. When people start doing that, they're itching to be heard.
Dude, I'm on it like a fat kid on a cupcake. I'm joining that group tonight.
I don't know if we did fat shame while we said it.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. So, who wants me to get an interview with Keith Fiddler? What do you guys think? All right, guys. Don't forget to donate so we can get Shane a new phone.
Shane's phone is fine.
All right. Yeah. Hell yeah. Gotta go, mate. Oh, it's 11 a.m. in Australia. All right, Matt. Hey, thanks for joining. I appreciate it.
Hey, take care, Matt.
I remember making a picture of Sheriff Judd holding a picture of Dewitte. I know. I love it. All right. Well, I'm gonna cut it off here for tonight, guys. I gotta email some people and get some stuff going. I'm gonna meet up with Marion tomorrow. Shane and I are still together. We'll be together tonight talking this out.
We're in the same place, he means.
Yeah. Not in the same
together,
bed. We have an apartment.
Yeah, not yet.
3-bedroom apartment.
All right. I think you're saying too much.
Nothing gay going on here. Nothing. No Diddy. No Dewitte. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah. I sent supporting info on email 1 week ago. Yeah. I won't. I'll respond to your next email with the stuff that can't be said. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, KR. That's amazing, dude. Amazing. Militia, thank you so much, guys. Hey, guys, thank you guys so much for being here. PT, thank you for joining. PT, one thing I wanted to tell you, I based on the conversation I had with, I know
we were trying to think of the name of that place today, so good job on that.
On what?
The DoubleTree.
Oh, DoubleTree. Yeah. Based on the conversation I had with Amir today, I don't think there's a plea in play right now. I really don't. So I would be very shocked if there's a plea bargain that would wipe out all the charges, because he sounds the DoubleTree is a very nice hotel. It is. I would be very shocked based on the conversation I had. And Marion, you can back me up here. I would be very shocked if there's a plea deal coming. Very shocked, because that's just not the impression I got. But I'm going to email him tonight, say, hey, I talked to you yesterday. Is there any way that we can, the guilty pleas for the federal charges? Okay, that would make sense. Because there's nothing on the docket either, PT. I pulled up the docket. There's nothing there. There's nothing rescheduling that initial appearance. So that would make sense. So I'm going to reach out to Amir. I'm going to reach out to a couple other people. KR, the person you sent me, I'm reaching out to that person tonight. And we'll see if I can't get another interview either today or either tomorrow or the next day. So, hey, guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to donate to the GoFundMe, and that'll get us to the next tranche of documents as well, if not pay for what we're doing now. So, guys, thank you so much. Love you. Have a good night. Say bye, Shane.
Bye-bye, everybody. Take care. See you soon.